Hey guys, it's just me, Andrea from Twisted Tea Tarot. This is just a new series. I guess I kind of decided that I wanted to start. It's like a soul connection energy forecast. Um, I don't really have a plan, but I'm going to kind of go through the elements for some reason. Um, within your person's connection, or within the person you have a connection with. I'm sorry. Um, so this can be for anybody. This can be somebody who has a soulmate. Just are the term twin flame, soulmates, whatever kind of deep soul connection that you have. It doesn't really matter what the label is, because it matters that you feel something really deep with this person. So don't get too caught up on labels, because labels are just a human construct and stuff. So it's just, I feel like you miss a lot of things if you get hung up on the labels. So let's just get started. This is kind of, though, if you have the way I just channel, unfortunately, is I'll say he or masculine, but that doesn't mean that it is a man or anything. It's just that's how because I'm attracted to masculine men. So that's just the way I unfortunately channel, but it could be for anybody, really. It could be, this is an all-inclusive channel, so it could be for, like, if you're transgender and you're attracted to someone, I don't know, whatever floats your boat. I don't really care. So I may sometimes refer to this person that I'm channeling as them, but then sometimes I might also shift to saying he. So, and I don't know why I do that. It's just the way I am. So let's get started. Let's just see what's kind of going on with our divine masculine. This could also be a feminine. The roles could also reverse, just so you guys know. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments. Let's see what's going on with this masculine. Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. He's been going through something. And this lifetime I'm getting, because, like, a fiery climax approaches. Oh my goodness. Full moon in Aries. What is this masculine up to? Let's get this card. I feel like this masculine is in a very passionate place right now, but he's also he's kind of mad. He's kind of mad. Not at you. Like, it's not, he's just mad. There's all of aggression. He's mad. I feel like he's mad because he's starting to see something. But let's just keep pulling out some cards. What's going on with this masculine? Are you gonna make one pop, guys? Big picture thinking, Pilatus visionary, inspired ideas. So I feel like this masculine is learning something. He's broadening his perspective here. And, like, he might have not been this way in the past. This is also for people that are in separation with this person, with your person. You're not in communication right now. So they're having this bigger picture thinking and inspired ideas. And they might be feeling really passionate like, that's where this Aries is coming from. A fiery climax. It's not necessarily like something bad, but it's just like they're feeling very passionate about something. in their life, and they're starting to realize what they're passionate about. I'm also getting that this person is just starting to kind of feel like visionary. They're starting to have some new ideas for their life. But I'm also getting that this might be different from what their family envisions for them as well. Let's get some more cards. Positive expectations, clarity. This masculine is gaining clarity. Gaia's garden, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. Mirroring, yeah. So something's triggering him. So when I was pulling out that card, I was reading this part, reaping what you sow. So what I heard with this is that he had an idea of something for his life, and then now he's reaping what he sowed. I'm not getting it's about abundance or fruition. I'm getting more like he built some foundations in his life, and now it's kind of coming, like a fiery climax is happening. And he's gaining clarity because what he maybe was reaping or planted wasn't what he wanted, right? And he's starting to, and so now he has to kind of go through this climax because it's not what he actually thought he wanted. And there's people around him that are triggering him to see this, to have this clarity. And that this has been going on for lifetimes. I'm also getting, because of the age of light. Like this might have not been your first lifetime that when you reincarnated with this person, but you've both, and I'm getting to you that you both have been going through these lessons for lifetimes, and it's finally starting to be time to kind of bring this in, if that makes sense. Let's get some tarot for it, and then we're going to pull out some animals, and then we're going to pull out some actual oracle messages. What is going on with this masculine? So this card is actually, to me right now, is a good sign, even though it's reversed, is that the Hierophant is usually, he's seeking like external sources, external knowledge, but what is happening is that he's going more inwardly, that he's not looking for the guidance of people around him per se. He's looking in the guidance within himself. He's not like, he's trusting his own inner wisdom. And I feel like something is gonna start happening for him. Holy shit. They feel defeated right now with things in their life, and there's something where they're gonna end up walking away from a situation. They could be with a karmic of some sorts, and that's maybe what they're getting clarity, is that this isn't what they wanted for themselves. Oh, Jesus. And I'm not counting those because that was me. Oh, Jesus. But he's this knight. He knows that he wants to bring some kind of communication in. King, Knight of Swords. I also feel like it's with you, but he also wants to communicate to something to the people around him. That he's no longer kind of like, his ideas are changing. because this is swords, like two swords things. His perception is changing within his like mind set. And he's just, yeah, he just wants to come forward quite quickly, but he doesn't. So he's just trying to figure out what the right time is. Jesus. I mean, he wants to come, like, he's having a hard time getting an idea what his passions are. Page of Swords, Page of Wands, which is like fiery. So yeah, it goes back to that kind of that fiery climax. Like he's really like, I'm getting like he's really like he's mad at himself. Like he's mad with this Page of Wands, and he's like he's really getting down on himself with this page, and he's having a hard time kind of controlling that frustration. And it's not so much the anger that I'm getting isn't like this like he's gonna hit someone or something like that. It's like he's pissed off at everybody around him because it's like, you've been telling me lies, and that's what's mirroring to him, right? Like they're mirroring this to him, and he's like why the fuck do I have to be in this? Why do I have to do things this traditional way? He wants to break traditions. This is why it came out reversed. He wants to break traditions around him. So that's why with this Wands, like he's not quite moving forward, but he's in this mood where it's like contained, and he's just all of a sudden like not gonna blow up per se, but he's gonna be like, I've had a fucking enough. Like, everyone can shut the fuck up around me because all you've done is lie to me. That's what he's mad about. Like it's been one big fat lie. And I'm also getting that this is something similar going on with you. So because you are a mirror, you are this. I'm also getting, I hate to use the word twin flame, but it's like that kind of energy, because it's just like you're going through it, but it doesn't necessarily matter. It doesn't matter. Oh my God. What is this jumping out? Yeah, so he's in this point of rest. Also, like, it feels like he's dead inside. Like, this is he's done everything that everybody's told him to do, and he's just defeated, and he's dead inside. Like, because, like, and he's not actually happy. He's not happy with what he has, and, like, he's just sitting there, and he's looking around him, and he's going, like, he's still not satisfied with something, and that's why he's going inwardly. So it's like, just like, he's created all this abundance for himself. He has abundance, and he has created all this abundance, but still he's looking around his garden. He's like, there's something missing still. Whenever he's with maybe a karmic relationship or something, or someone or people are his family members, friends, they're mirroring something back, because he's just like, he loves them very much, but like, it's just like, there's something missing. And I feel like that thing is that it's you. I want to take this card. The Empress. So there could be an Empress in his life. I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm getting that it's somebody else, because this is what it's mirroring. I don't feel like it's you. I feel like there's something in his actual physical, like, world, his actual radius, like, because we're in separation. I really don't feel like it's not us. It's not you. It's not us. Because like he might be aware of certain connections, feelings when it comes to like I feel like even if he was aware of certain. So here's the thing. Even if they were aware of some kind of connection they have with you still, it might just be something that they're just, it's just something they're thinking of, right? It's not so much just like they're just thinking of something from the past, from you guys. They're not thinking about in this like, I feel like they're coming, I feel like they're definitely getting an understanding that that is something that they're feeling. Sorry, I went on a tangent, but it's like they're feeling, but it's not what's actually pushing them to this fiery climax. Like it is, but like it's a factor, but the main factors are these people around them who have been placed around him to trigger something within him. So he starts getting more clarity. I want to get some animals. What kind of animals are going on with this masculine? Words. I don't know which one that was. Connection. Like what I was fucking saying. He knows there's a connection with you. And it's connected. And then this is going to be abundance. And he definitely feels abundant. He's created a really wonderful world for himself. But what's missing from it is an actual connection. Creation. He's very creative. I'm also getting he's very creative. There's a lot of creative creation going on. The creations that he's made in his life. I just heard I created a lot of distance. Sorry, I created a lot of distance. It just came in like really low. I created a lot of distance. That's what I did. The numbers are 7, 9, and 13 on the wolf. Let's see what else is kind of going on with this masculine. I will take those. So, purity. This is meant to purify something within him. Like, there's something almost not dark, but there's some pain. He feels dead, right? He feels like there's nothing to him. Like, he's mad because there's things being mirrored to him. He's mad. Sensuality. He's starting to just follow what brings him pleasure, right? So if being with somebody, and I don't want to say it is being with you, but it's just like, and the people around him give him pleasure, but it's like, or make him happy with sensuality, I'm getting like, you always have to put certain things first. You might feel better with this, but like, is that something about like, is this, but it's like, is it sustainable? And then like the lie is, because I keep being brought back to this 5 of swords, like there was a sense defeat. So there's like 4 and then 5. The next card after this is 6. So, and he's just like looking at you in the past. So he's thinking about all these things with you guys from the past, but then he's also thinking about all the things around him, right? And like, he feels really bad. I'm also getting now, he feels really bad because like, you're this girl just lying here, and he's like, he stabbed you, and like, he brought something on you, he put something on you, and then that's what he's feeling angry about. I think he knows you're really connected to each other. That's also what's mirroring him and triggering him, is that this could be getting brought up all around him by various other different people. So, oh my God. Solitude. Yeah. So like I said, with that Hierophant, he wants to spend a lot of time in solitude, like the fox. Oh, and so the numbers are 32, 24, and 53. He wants to spend a lot of time in solitude. Yeah, because he's really just pondering. He's really just thinking about the things around him, what he's created. Okay, let's see what kind of messages for this one he has to say. Things are coming together. 23 alignment. So things are starting to make sense for him. Fiery. So the second time, you make my temperature rise. This masculine really knows what he wants now. We will completion. We will always be one. 77 or 11. Expressive. I can't hold back anymore. Like I say, this guy might be making a return of some sort. Maybe on the 30th. Or the 23rd. These numbers could, some of these numbers could be days that they're going to return, or months. I don't like saying years because no one can really know for years. If it was years, this card wouldn't be coming up. Shocking. 36. I'm amazed by your beauty. You scared the fuck out of me is what I just heard. You scared the fuck out of me. I know we can do it. Wholeness. And it's funny that it came with this, by this kind of creation card. I know we can do it. Creation. We can create a really wonderful world for ourselves with each other. And maybe that's what you guys have also come here to do, is you keep preparing for this. I'm warning you now, I'm a player, want to play. So this is something from the past. It's that past energy that they keep thinking about. I only think of you 2 occasions, night and day. So this person thinks about you all the time. You put the love into the word lover. They feel really loved by you. They felt very much a lot of love with you when you were in communication. I'm pretty good at not catching feelings, so don't think that you're going to come to get me to fall in love with you. My heart doesn't operate that way. So they might have told you that they're just very broken and that things just never seem to work out with them. And things around them, relationships, but that was a fucking lie. You and I, it's time. Oh dear. I'm getting a lot of reconciliation with this reading so far. Oh. The truth is, I'm scared of commitment, but if there's ever been anyone to change my mind, it's you. That's what I'm getting to. There's something that bothers him like, about the people that he, like, maybe has dated in the past, and maybe you guys never really came together completely and dated. I'm also getting that too. But it's just like, the people that he's been with, there's nothing really wrong with them. They're good people, but there's just something not missing. There's no spark kind of thing, right? And it's just like, they're just kind of sitting there looking at them, and they're not. That's what I mean. They're not mad. They're not mad at this person per se. They're just kind of like, something's missing here, and they're starting to think. They're starting to realize what it might be, right? I just think that's really interesting. I know I fucked up. Please give me another chance. Give us another chance, please. They want another chance. That's why they want to come back into this. I'm going to get a 4th card because I'm weird and sometimes I like to even things out because fourth one card. Sometimes I just don't like leaving things on odd numbers. Don't ask me why. I gotta admit, I saved your pictures and our old texts on my phone. I read them sometimes. It makes me both happy and breaks my heart just a little. I miss you. So this person keeps looking at your text messages and they're kind of remembering things from the past. And that's what I mean with this Five of Swords. They keep looking at they keep going through it, and they think that they left you feeling almost like not defeated in this Empress, but they don't realize that the thoughts that they're feeling from you, they're like, they don't realize that you've risen above that. You've taken this energy and you turned it into magic. So that was a really long kind of what's going on with them. Oh, well. Okay, what should we do next? I don't feel compelled to do the elements right now. I just feel like compelled to kind of ask what this challenge is right now. What is challenging this masculine right now? What is challenging this masculine? Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Work, 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 work. I don't want to work. I want to bang on my... So that's something that they're also, the sensuality, they kind of like, it's like, they don't know when to take breaks. Daryl, workaholic sometimes. I'm also feeling like the challenge for them is to kind of taking this break so they're not constantly, they do this to kind of distract themselves, but I am also feeling like they're realizing this. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. There's something else this masculine wants to do in his life other than what he's doing right now, but he doesn't know how to do it or what it is even. The Dragon's duel, inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. There's a lot of inner conflict. I think that your dreams need a practical plan is an interesting one. I am getting with this masculine, it has something to do maybe with his career, he wants a practical plan. There's like something else to do with his abundance, because the abundance for fruition planting, like reap from what you sow. Like he might be with a certain company right now, but maybe he wants to own his own business so he can pursue things that are more sensual, like, which is like pleasure, right? Like, and he's just really thinking about those those things. And that's what's also kind of the traditions, right? So maybe he's being encouraged that he needs to be in a job that where there's pensions and benefits, right? Where there's that kind of stability, but something there is still kind of rubbing him the wrong way. Because maybe how whatever his job is happens to not be like, they're doing things that he doesn't agree with and managing things with how he doesn't agree with. And he's just kind of like, I don't agree with this. Well, let's get else. What is challenging this masculine? All the paths lead to home. Inner authority, intuition, trust your gaze, turning your gaze within. So that makes a lot of sense to me. Like, I definitely feel like it's something to do with his career, but we'll keep going and see. He just feels like there's he's planning something, and there's this inner conflict, and he's trying to trust his inner authority. Turn your gaze within. Like this masculine's spending a lot of time in solitude trying to figure out what gives. And part of it, I feel like part of what is also triggering him isn't necessarily the people around him, but it is his career. Like something's not driving with him. And the people might be saying to him, you need to really stay. You really need to stay here because that's just the way it is. And a new romantic cycle begins. That's really funny. New moon in Libra. So the other thing it could be, and this could be for some people, I'm just gonna say it could be like the inner conflict. He's conflicted because it's like he's with somebody, but it's like he really just wants to come back to you or something like that. And he's just like, but how do I do this? Like, this isn't, like, he wants to do it in the best way that's for every morality, right? Morality. He wants to do it in the best way that is fair to everybody involved and in a kind way for everybody involved, right? So he's just kind of like, well, should I message her right now while I'm still with this person? I also just heard something like they want to message you not just because they want to bring communication, because there's something you could also help them with because they know this. They're remembering something from your past with each other. So that's what's got the morality of it. Like, how do you, like, this is what's going, I feel like this is what's going on. Like, and this is actually good that they're like this, because it's like they're trusting their conscious choice, like, intuition, but it's like, I'm with this person, but something doesn't quite feel right with this person. But there's also these other things that are going around with me, that this other person over here is the only person that could help me through these things, right? Like, and that's kind of where their morality is, because it's just like, as much as they don't want to hurt this person that they're with, but at the same time they need to talk to somebody, and maybe the people around them aren't able to answer certain questions, right, about their feelings, and that could be something to do with their intuition, right? Turn your gaze, and how, like, that's just kind of what I'm kind of getting. Okay, let's get a third card. What is this challenge? So that's what's kind of is challenging them so far. Circular perception. Circulus root. So, like, this card keeps popping up lately. Like, if there's a lot of mixed things right now with them, and that's why they want to talk to you, because they know that you could help them through it. But morality, they don't, because maybe this person's a woman too. Maybe, like, you're a woman, and maybe they are with another woman, but it's just like they're just trying to be kind to the other person, right? And they don't want to make any rash decisions, but they would like to have a conversation with you about something, because it's just like, because maybe if I talk to this person, that will help to bring more clarity with something, because I know they have a different perception on things of this world, and that's what they need help with. Let's get some tarot out for this challenge. What's this challenge? Yeah, creating, like, it's just moving really slow. laying the foundations. Yeah, they're at a crossroads. There might be an unequal give and exchange between the relationships in his life. He's at a crossroads. It could also be with his career. That's the challenge. He is finding the strength, though. It might be slow moving, though. It's interesting that the Page of Swords came out now. Reversed. We had the Page of Knights, or the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Page of Swords. So he's just having a really hard time getting a clear image and with his thoughts and getting a clear idea of what he wants to do. But he's definitely getting there, because he's definitely having that fiery strength. The Hermit could be a Virgo, could be any sign at this point. Leo. There's some earth, fire, earth, air. So Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, or Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, same thing. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a lot of imbalance. This man gives and gives and gives. And maybe he doesn't feel like it's ever enough, and that's why he's in this, like, in this solitude kind of mode, this introspection, this self-evaluation. Let's get some animals for this challenge. What's this challenge all about? Balance. Fuck. Like I said, guys, balance. Something's really out of balance. What's going on with this challenge? That's not it. That kind of fell. I wasn't sure, but I read it. No, I don't feel anything. Community. There's a challenge with the people around him. Community. There's just a lot. He's given a lot to people in his life. And he feels like he's left with nothing, right? Something's missing. Something's missing. That's what I keep hearing. Something's missing. What the fuck is missing? Authenticity, right? He has a hard time being himself. He's had a hard time in his past, but I feel like that's also changing. That's why he's getting into finding the strength, because he's just like at his wit's end. Perception. His perception of what makes him happy is changing. I feel like this masculine is changing. Inspiration. But like his perception is what was a challenge. Being authentic was a challenge for something. Inspiration is a challenge. I feel like he's been very numb for a while, and that's also been a challenge. His inspiration comes from the people around him. He has a hard time finding inspiration from inside of him. He bases everything that he does off of the community, the people around him. And that's why things are out of balance. Apparently I forgot a card. This is meant for his renewal. Oh dear. Just a second, guys. I'm just going to go turn on a light. I'm sorry. Let's turn on some lights. That's a bit better. Well, that's lots better. Oh no. We're not using that deck. Yeah, so this masculine, he's just This is meant to, like, to wake him up. And it's waking him up. Right, some messages. Okay. Let's see what's going on. This time has taught me so much. Separation. Oh. So I really feel like you guys came together. So you guys you came together. You had this communication. You had this really lovely time. Something happened in the midst of it where, like, they realized it's not that you weren't for them, but they weren't ready for something, right? So we have to remember that, so that mirroring, right? So you're mirroring back something to them. Sorry, I'm also talking about kind of actually, I'm not even going to say it. Never mind. You're mirroring something back to them, and they don't even want, at that time, you could have been more authentic with yourself, and that's what they liked about you. You were authentic, and you were mirroring something. You were more authentic than they were. Maybe you were also you weren't quite where you are today, because we are all growing, but you knew who you generally were. Whereas this masculine or feminine, there's something that was triggering about that to them. And so when they were looking at you, they knew there was something about you that they were there, because there's aspects about you that's within you that's also within them, because if that didn't exist, they wouldn't have felt the way that they felt for you, right? So that's why it's almost like they kind of ran, and they decided they thought they found what they wanted because they were listening to the community around them of what they should be and shouldn't be doing, and that was their inspiration. But you also could have really inspired them, and then they were giving to their communities, to their people around them, and so they listened to them. It's a very interesting, but I feel like this person is changing. Doubt. I don't know what to do anymore. That's what he's like. And that's why he's going inwardly with this freaking hermit card. Because I'm being drawn mostly to this hermit. He's like, well, I did this, and this, and I listened to everybody when they said this. And I just feel like I don't feel satisfied. Why don't I feel fucking satisfied? Well, because you're not doing what you want to do, or what you're meant to do. You're not being authentic within himself. Within. Here and now, I want you back in my life. But they're doubting that if you would take them back. You've made me feel alive. Thank you. So they might have really felt really good when they were with you. That you could have really created something wonderful. And that's what their beauty. Everything about you is perfect to me. And they're realizing this. I promise I'll be back soon. This person really wants to come back. Hell hath no fury like a man scorned either. Leave him. So maybe you're with somebody right now, some of you. I'm crazy for you, and that's what he's saying is leave him. I also got something too, like you might have been with somebody in the past, and they were like, leave him so they can make something forward, and they got to know you, and then they got scared. I know you've been hurt before. Yeah. let me be the one to heal the broken heart of yours. So maybe they came around when you were with somebody and then something happened, and then maybe you left this person and they came around when you left this person. Maybe you were with somebody and that's what they were wanting, was you to leave this person. I have to finish, my battery's gonna die on my phone. Yeah, so something about leaving him, but leaving him, this leave him thing is also making me feel like maybe it's something in your life too that you need to leave, like almost like a situation though too, not necessarily a person. What it comes to you and I, these intimate moments are so much more than just two bodies having sex, moving in unison. I want to make love to you again. So this could be like you guys could have come together at one point with like physical connection. And then something happened. But it's so much more than just that. I know you go for bad boys while you just found the baddest one here. Let's just get two more cards. We've talked for hours about anything and everything. I miss talking to you so much, but I realize now you were never mine to begin with. So that's this doubt coming through. This doubt. You were never mine to begin with. They're doubting. I miss you so much. My heart hurts. So I feel like they're doubting their feelings right now, and they might be thinking that you're with somebody, right? Or like you're pursuing people. Maybe they think that you've found somebody when you haven't, and like they just want you to leave this person, but you're like, I'm not with somebody. Like they might think, I honestly think too, they might think that you're with somebody, and that's what they're like. They want you to leave them, this person. Okay, that leave me thing also too could be someone in their life could be like, leave him too. It could also be that. How do they perceive you? Or how do they perceive you? This is gonna have to go fast because my phone's at 20. Priestess, how are you being called to lead? They see you as a priestess. Like this ultimate priestess, like you're just in your power, like you're following your destiny. Like I remember, like they're starting to remember like that you're this priestess. Bring love into the situation. They remember like you're this person that they have feelings for. I feel like this goes for lifetimes. Time to breathe out. I don't know why I'm jumping. Portal, doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card. How do they perceive you? Us. Oh, not that one. They want this one again. They're trusting this feeling. That's how they feel. Like you're also intuitive. That's how they perceive you. How do they perceive you in this connection? This came, well, I feel like this kind of came out like you have this ability to break bonds and stuff. Don't feel like this is reversed. I feel like you bring balance. You can balance things in your life really well. They're just, they might be seeing you feeling like you're gonna take your shit and go away. That's how you're packing your shit. You took your stuff. Knight of Wands. They feel mad. Oh my God. And they're the king of this, they're this King of Cups, and they want to bring in this romance. But they're mad because they don't know how. And I also feel like because they see you as this really big, glorious priestess that they're like, how can I stand beside her with this? And this wheel of fortune is like destined, like your luck is about to change. How does this masculine perceive this feminine? Twin flame, you are my other half, so you might be trying to figure out what this connection is. Don't get too caught up on the labels. Nobody could ever take your place, so they're realizing that you're special. I'm ready to tell you everything. This taught us lessons and equals blessing. So you both have gone through lessons. So they might be seeing you really rising to the occasion. You're this priestess. You've helped manifest my dreams. Like you guys have, this has helped you guys release bindings within your life. So your dreams are coming true. So maybe they're starting something new in their life and now they're feeling this anger. I'm so mad at myself. They're so mad for letting you go. Let's get some more. I have to admit, I've been lusting after you. You're divine and delicious. I'm ready to settle down with you. Be mine. They perceive you as this ultimate lover. I hope you know how much you mean to me. They're realizing how much they care about you. If you ever feel lonely and alone, just know that in spirit, I'm right there with you, loving you and holding you close to me. So that they just see you as this this deep love connection. And they're starting to trust this feeling that they're having. They felt it before, but they're starting to trust it, and that you can bring balance into their life. So where is this connection? Or actually, I don't want to do future. I don't like doing that. Any closing messages, Spirit? Seeding the light, laying the foundations. You guys have been laying the foundations for this connection. You really had to learn these lessons. You both needed to learn this communication. It's time to take action. And taking this card because it came out. A time to give rather than take. So maybe it's time to give back to yourselves rather than take, right? And allowing people to take. Your life is a canvas, artist manifestation, creativity, accountability. Creative accountability. So something's manifesting here, and someone really wants to bring something here. Manifestation. Mars energy and anger, conflict, softening to love. So this masculine is mad. He's mad that he let you go. He's just mad that he let you go. He's not mad at you. He's mad at himself. So he might have to release this anger first before he can come forward with some kind of communication. Survival, false promises. There was a lot of you were all in survival mode, and he was having a heart. You were both in survival mode. False promises I'm feeling were made to you guys from people around you. This is destined for success. I feel like he sees you as successful. The Magician, you're manifesting a very romantic connection. Death, this was meant for your transformation, for you to focus on your other cups. So you, as the viewer of this is meant for your transformation. Focus on your own cups too. Focus on your own success. Focus on manifesting your own abundance. Too many cards. Yeah. Commitment, the foundations, your own career. What card is this? The Chariot. So they could so far there's been all the signs, guys, really. This is Chariot. Well, from what we have here, the Chariot, the Devil card came out before, which is Capricorn, Scorpio. I can't remember what the Magician is, but you got earth, water, fire. Let's get some animals. What kind of messages for grounded? Get grounded. Jesus. Presence. Presence, I mean, not presents. Celebration. Celebrating where you've come. You have a new presence in your life. Like cycles. A cycle's about to end. I didn't realize it was going to go this long. Oh my God. Vision. Keep holding that vision. This person's like your ultimate connection. Change. Like you're learning these lessons. You're getting through this obstacle. You're going to get through this obstacle as this Chariot. Celebrate yourself. Some closing messages with this card. I'm only going to pull out 3 though. You accept me in ways I never knew existed. Pleasure. Talking to you brings in attraction. I am drawn to you uncontrollably. So this person's having a hard time controlling themselves. They want to come forward to you. Humor. I love how you can always make me laugh. So they're just really missing that from you. Will you marry me? Your name is the most perfect word ever. Last card. I've dreamt of you before we even met. So they might have been dreaming you, and now they're realizing that they were dreaming you up before when you came in, and now that you're gone, they're like, she was the one for me, or they were the one for me, or whatever. I just keep pulling that vision, guys. This cycle, there's a cycle going to change, but there's some lessons that you guys need to focus on, and you focus on your own vision. That's what they also want from you. Focus on your own vision and manifesting your own dreams and your own goals, right? For your own life and what you're trying to create around you and what you're trying to manifest with your own purpose on this earth. What is, just one question, what is our purpose on this earth? To share your voice. Come out of the cave, prosecution, expressing yourself. This whole thing was meant for you guys to get into your purpose, to express your own authentic selves as these counterparts. That's what you're here to do, to express yourself. So I hope that resonates, guys, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.